Okay guys, I was hoping to do this in the sun, but my buddy Ronnie has me blocked in and it's his place, so I'm not going to bother his deal to do my deal. But what I wanted to show you was the difference. All these years, like I said, I've known about this bike for 8 years. All these years I'm thinking it's a faded Burgundy. And I was incorrect. It's a Maroon and it's not faded at all. A buddy of mine sent me some pictures of his little cans here. Let's see if I can find them. Where they go? Maybe I didn't save it on the phone. Hold on. Here we go. Yeah. So this is Maroon, which is that color there. And this is Burgundy. So we've done some discovery on the machine, and I'll never ever be able to prove what I'm going to tell you because the documents are gone. But what we have is a post-production UU bull neck frame. It has a UU right in the side of the neck right here, which you can see in the photos. And so, follow me around the room here. I'm a Harley dealer. I make money by getting stuff done like this in and outdoor, sell it. So I'm already ordering a frame. Now I need a fork because the bike was that damaged. So I'm buying a brand new chrome fork from Harley Davidson per special order. So they must have buffed a little bit because I said there's a little buffing here. So, but Harley Davidson did what you asked them to. So they must have put a little buffing on it. But you got a chrome headlight, chrome head, bracket, chrome shock, chrome springs, entire chrome fork from Harley. The front end was obviously smashed. It broke the frame. So I'm the dealer. I need to make money. I'm getting a new fender from Harley. So when a bike's that smashed up, it probably the tanks in the rear fender are gone too. So do you think I ordered brand new paint from Harley and I got it the next week, or do you think I got brand new sheet metal and sent it off to my painter and waited 3 to 6 months? Think about it real fucking hard. This is a factory paint job done post-production, put together as a custom by the Harley dealer. Next best thing to having an original paint from Harley Davidson as it was. So that in its way, these bikes got chopped. These bikes got chopped. That in its way to be in this kind of shape like this is astounding. Like, wow. That is actually more cool in its way than this bike here in damn near NOS condition with 7,500 miles. I've had lots of bikes like this. I've had one bike like that. Doesn't have the same value as an original paint 1945, but the price I'm selling it for is damn near half price what it would be if it was an original paint 1945 knucklehead as opposed to a dealer custom build. You follow me? So what I didn't test in some of the 49 pan videos, but I wanted to show you. So we brought our little alcometer out here. We're going to test our frame. And we have a 2.8 on the frame, original paint frame, yay. And let's get a little shot of the wheel. And then we have a 1.75 on the original paint wheels. Wow. So we have a beautiful factory 7,500 mile original paint machine. And we have a dealer custom build. The earliest documentation we have of this bike is the 52 registration tag on the rear fender. So my assumption is at this point that it was built custom in 52 because there's no 51 tag. So Brent and I were both thinking this is the Burgundy color. It's not, it's Maroon. So he was thinking it's a 49 and I agreed with him because of the color. And when he got it, it had what he thought was a 49 Speedo, the same Speedo from 48 to 52. He wasn't unaware of that. So it had a blue face Speedo. But the laws for the war, World War II, were very specific. No production for 5 fucking years of any new vehicles unless you had a rations tag. You didn't have no ration tag, you couldn't get it. I don't care who you were. So almost no vehicles made, right? So what did they do? They changed the laws to allow the dealers to sell as a new vehicle anything with a 5-year production that had 7,500 or less miles on it. Well, a title at the time, if you even had a title, most places just give you a registration slip per county, was just a piece of paper. So the guy who bought it in 45, he didn't rewrite the miles or whatever. It didn't go into the DMV. The dealer said, hey, woo, new Speedo, made it all shiny and wow, brand new bike. The difference between a used custom was about $300 to a brand new bike. $300 was a lot of fucking money. That's like 30 grand a day. A lot of money. So you better believe he sold it as a brand new bike in 52. And that's that. So, but I'll never be able to prove that theory, ever. But I assure you that's what happened. But, you know, I've had too much of this stuff. Way too much. So that's that. It is for sale. $75,000. It runs beautiful. We cleared it all out, put some new gas in it. Man, I'd hop on this bike right now and go across country. Instant. And this bike here, $55,000, like brand new, 7,500 mile machine. It needs a little bit of love. It's been sitting. Got to rebuild the carburetor. It's got a frozen front end. Every 49 I've ever had that's been sitting for decades has a fucking frozen front end. So that's all standard. You got to rebuild it anyhow. What you going to do? Ride it down the road and dent your fucking original paint front fender because you're too stupid to rebuild the fucking fork? Think about it. You got to do your wheel bearings. You got to do your neck bearing. You got to loose up your controls. It's all standard maintenance. You got to go through the clutch. It needs to be maintained and got running. So I will get it running for the price if you wait till I get a shopping order. I can't tell you when that's going to happen, or you can have someone else do it. That's up to you. Doesn't matter, same price. If you want a full service, rip the fork apart and all that, and woo, it's going to be a little more money. I'm not going to do all that for free. So anyhow, if I fall into some happy money, yay, I'm going to do it anyhow and keep the motorcycle. I love this bike. It's fucking beautiful. So I've had 3 super high-end 1949s. And this one here easily equals the other 2. Period. The last one I had, my Peacock Blue one, sold for $50,000 in a fucking basket case in 2013. So I figure 55 is very fair. So there it is. Email me at huntingharleys@gmail.com. That's huntingharleys@gmail.com. huntingharleys@gmail.com. Or you can call me or text me or get me on WhatsApp at 661-904-8512. 661-904-8512. 661-904-8512. And sorry about the mask, but there's all kinds of people here and I do not want to get somebody sick. See you guys in the next video.